than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven or earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
But seems like only yesterday we were here for Super Bowl 52, and now back for the road to the Super Bowl here in the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium.
But just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we got a great one in store, as it'll be the Huskies of Brooklyn taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between these Road Warriors and the Minnesota Vikings. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. This will end up as a touchback. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's pretty obvious why you go pass on that first snap. You're trying for a big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. But, Kate, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get louder starting off with a sack.
Takes the second down snap. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Dallas Turner there to bring him down. The Vikings into the nickel for this third down play. Air it out on third. Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down. The Huskies lining up for a punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Collects this at the 32. And he rips this all the way to the red zone. Excellent return.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. First carry of the game. It's the rookie out of Missouri. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Escapes out to the left. And oh, he got it! Interception! Caden Medrano makes the play. And the Huskies get the football on the first turnover of the contest. We go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. Blown back in the backfield. Oh, he loses the football. And the Vikings have recovered.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of...
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. Right up the gut. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
Some offenses, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Back to the well again. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead. Get what you need.
Okay, ready?
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Mustang 19.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. It is cut left side. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something. But go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
60 Maverick. Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
I'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
7 Pirates. Get it. 19 Charger.
To throw here on 1st down. Quick slant to Samuel. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now. Hand off to the back. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
19 tight.
3rd and short here, trying to pass. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This is caught inside the 15. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, though. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Vikings 10-yard line.
That'll do it for 1 quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Time to begin the 2nd quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They're hoping to convert here on 2nd and goal. He gets it again, and this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Cut 19. 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
Ready.
Big moments here in this divisional round game, Bronk, as they line up for 3rd and goal.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Vacates quickly left side. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive block. First time we've seen this coverage force them into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop. See the ball hit the ground, knock them out of that rhythm. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's a return from the 7. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll get to him inside. It's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. New set of downs for them from the 31. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
19, wide, get wide.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. Well, the jumpiness cost him 5. 1st and goal, a little bit tougher here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, running back in the flat.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Catch made. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 2nd quarter lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. One after try good by Riker. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. Here's Riker set to kick this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
All set to go now from the 35. Airing it out to start this drive. Getting out to his left. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that means 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Come on.
They'll empty the backfield. Motion him right.
Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Let's go now. Go.
Throwing again on second. Forced out to his right. Trying the comeback route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They gained 11 on that play. And that is good for a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
So first down from the 41. Give now to the running back. Gets it forward to shoot about a yard out of that. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Got it. Ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
4th down. Pass coming. Tries one back across his body, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but a little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw.
McCarthy to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Is this clean at the 30? Gets him something back on that return. They're in the neighborhood of midfield.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Okay,
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. Warriors 70, 18 drop.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Look at that. Jeffrey Ranger. Jeffrey Ranger.
Back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Buffalo 18. Ready. 77 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now looking to throw. Caught outside, beyond the marker. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Real momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ready? Got 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. 79 Broncos. Go.
Back now, pressure coming. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Dumps it off to his running back. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense. And number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. You've got a 4th down decision to make.
Brings up 4th down.
This is pulled to the left and no good. And that bad snap made it tough to get the hold down. And this will remain a 4-point game.
Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
Big strike here to Williams. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 28
The
yards.
Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. 1st and 10. It's McCarthy. It's his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. His return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And out of bounds. Oh, I know we all wanted to see the touchdown there, but he gets it down to the 10 on the return.
Hey, I know we all wanted to see him finish that score. His teammates certainly did as he was rolling down the field. But this offense would tip the cap and say thank you kindly and try to go finish the touchdown off themselves.
They'll try and punch it in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Jartavius Martin. A 6-yard pickup.
There's another for it. This time he's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. Reichard on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. All set to go now from the 35.
Tiger. 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18.
Working on 1st down. Nice target, that's Lane. And it'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Dragon 50. Come on.
They're throwing it. going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. To the line and 6. Here we go, first down.
First down.
Looking to throw here. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's a throw. Cut out left. Oh, it looked like he was going to have that first, didn't it? But after the stop, they're going to be a little bit short at the 22. Now one of the Vikings in some pain out there. So we'll get a stoppage here as he's helped by trainers.
Ready, set.
Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on 3rd down.
Set it. Pass to 60. Pass go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Setting up the running back screen. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Trap 60. 79 Broncos.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. He connects downfield. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Working quickly here.
19 tight. 19 tight.
1st and goal at the 40.
In the red zone on 1st. That one connects. Touchdown. The Huskies start the 2nd half with some needed points. That one right down the middle. And the Huskies chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll run. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. He might have picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's tackled for no gain. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he let his man shoot much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
Jordan and the
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, break.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
19 Lions.
He's going to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. It's in by Lane. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives him the first.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Huskies.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 6.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Looking in the air here. Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. 79 Broncos. Warriors, 70. Ready?
They'll air it out on 3rd. Forced out to his right. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
18 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. Ready?
He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. On the move, past the 40. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense. He had another chance to take a shot on him.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
That's a pretty good stop. up on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Chased out to his right. Pass is caught at the 9. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving 2. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's Vikings football, and they know they are just 1 quarter away from advancing. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. 3rd and long for him here. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. First down, play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Dragon 60. 60, 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They're going to try and throw it here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
He's going to throw this one. Setting up the screen. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard.
19, 60 Bobcat, 60
Setting up to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36.
19, 19. Ready? Kennedy Lion.
He's going to throw it again. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Throwing it again here. Pass complete to Lane. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. They look to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Taking a shot for the end zone.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
19 tight, 19 tight. Clear 19.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up 3rd and 9.
3rd down and 9.
70 range, 70 range. Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60. Bronco 80.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
A gain of 15 yards.
Gain 15 there. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run here from the gun. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on first down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set. Cowboy engine. Lucky.
Another carry for it. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that first down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings feeling good with a 14-point advantage. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They give it to him again. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
A gain of 1. It's It's 4th down and less than a yard.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Let's go.
McCarthy throwing on 4th down. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 at
All
the
set now. 1st and 10.
46-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so he got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Laying the motion man. Going now on 1st down. Rolling left, buying some time. Nice target, that's Lane. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
All the left side. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60.
They are throwing it again. Trying to push deep downfield. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that 1st down. So back to the drawing board they go for 2nd. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that 1st down marker. The outcome's decided here, but we get a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Here he goes, one final shot. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So it's a win for the Vikings. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.